Man who lived in airport for 18 years. Can you imagine living in an airport for 18 years? No home, no country, no family, just an airport bench and hope. This is the true story of Mehran Karimi Nasseri. Let's learn English together while listening to this amazing real-life story. Stay with me till the end. It might just touch your heart. Mehran Karimi Nasseri was born in 1945 in Iran. He was a quiet boy who loved books and learning. But as he grew older, life became difficult. He got involved in protests and political issues in his country. Protests are when people speak out or fight against something they don't agree with. Later, he said that his government took away his rights. Rights are the freedoms or protections people should have. So he decided to leave Iran and start a new life in Europe. He wanted safety and a future. Mehran flew to the UK, then to Belgium and France. He was searching for asylum. Asylum means asking another country to protect you when your home country is not safe. But along the way, something terrible happened. In 1988, he lost his bag at a train station. In that bag were his passport and all his papers. No ID. No proof of who he was. ID means identity card, like a passport. Because of this, he couldn't enter any country. And he couldn't return home either. French police didn't know what to do with him. So they sent him to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. At first, he thought it would be a short wait. Just a few days. Maybe a week. But the days turned into months. The months became years. Mehran was stuck. He had no passport, no visa, no home, and no country. Visa is a document that allows you to stay in a country. So he lived in Terminal 1 of the airport for 18 years. Now let's imagine this. You wake up every day on a bench. Your neighbors are travelers. Your bathroom is public. Your food comes from airport restaurants. This was Mehran's daily life. He washed in the airport bathrooms. He read books. He wrote in a notebook. Sometimes airport workers gave him food. Sometimes strangers gave him coins. Strangers are people you don't know. He became part of the airport. People called him Sir Alfred. News reporters began to visit Mehran. They wrote stories about the man in the terminal. Even Steven Spielberg, the Hollywood director, made a movie inspired by his life, The Terminal, starring Tom Hanks. Inspired means an idea came from something real. But even with the fame, Mehran stayed at the airport. Why? Because legal problems were very complicated. Some documents had his name wrong. Some countries said he needed to sign forms. But Mehran refused. He didn't want to be sent to the wrong place. He said, "I want to go to the UK, not anywhere else." After many years, in 2006, he finally left the airport. He was sick. He needed medical care. Medical care means help from doctors or hospitals. French authorities gave him permission to stay in France. But he never truly recovered. In 2022, Mehran passed away inside the airport. He was 77 years old. He spent almost 1/3 of his life waiting. Waiting for a country. Waiting for hope. Let's pause and review the words we learned in this story. Protest, to fight or speak against something. Rights, freedoms or protections people should have. Asylum, asking for protection in another country. ID, identity card like a passport. Visa or a document that lets you stay in a country. Stranger, someone you don't know. Inspired, when an idea comes from something or someone. Medical care, help from doctors or hospitals. Terminal or a part of the airport where flights arrive and leave. Passport, official document to travel. Bench, a long seat in public places. Permission, when you are allowed to do something. Which word was new for you? Say it out loud, or write it down in your notebook. Now, let's think about Mehran's story. Yes, it's a little sad. But it also teaches us something very important. Resilience. Resilience means not giving up, even when life is hard. Mehran lived in a place not meant for living. No bed, no privacy, no home. But he found a way to survive. He read. He wrote. He waited. He stayed strong. Even when the world forgot him. He didn't lose hope. We all face hard times. Maybe you've been stuck too, not in an airport, but in life. Maybe you feel alone sometimes. Remember, even if life feels like a terminal, you can still keep going. Keep growing. Keep believing. Let's practice your English now. Repeat after me, slowly and clearly. I will not give up, even when life is hard. I can be strong like Mehran. I can keep learning and growing. Great job. Saying things out loud helps you remember them better. So, what did you think of Mehran's story? Would you be able to live in an airport for 18 years? Which vocabulary word did you learn today? Comment below. I read all your replies. And if you found this story helpful for learning English, please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye for now, friends.